Hello, it's me again. Yo, Ms Hattie was so amazing. I had to do it twice. Okay, so this is Ms Francois Show, the home edition. And again, I have Ms Hattie because she was giving so much good advice. She's hilarious. She has such amazing stories. Believe me, I'm gonna be doing a lot of things with my vagina after this pandemic. Okay, thanks to Ms Hattie. I'm gonna be pleasuring myself. I'm gonna be masturbating. I'm gonna be enjoying life with my vagina, with my, as we say, nanny, my pony, everything.
Give it a good name. Give it a fun name.
I don't give it what, some kind of flowers or something.
Okay, Pleasure Palace.
Ah!
The hole-in-one.
Oh God, the hole-in-one. Okay, you apparently have a lot of names for yours. You just don't have one name. You have several names.
Mine has sounds like
What
am I?
So if you don't know Ms Hattie, you definitely gonna know her after the Ms Francois Show. But she's been on basically every talk show, every TV show. She's a celebrity all over the world. She is known. Tinder grandma, sexy grandma, slut. Wonderful grandma. All these different things, right, Ms Hattie?
Yahoo. It just was this week.
Right.
The world's oldest grandma is on Yahoo this week.
The oldest cougar, right?
Oh, the world's oldest
cougar. Yes, I saw that. I was like, oh, you see, you're everywhere. So definitely check that out because I saw the link. I'll even put that at the end so they could even check that out. Right? So I wanted to just ask some questions. With all the sex that you have and all the dates that you're going on, right? The average female who might be 30s or 40s will be exhausted. So how do you even keep fit?
Well, I'm holistic. I eat organic food.
Oh, are you like a vegan or anything like that, or just?
Vegans is not necessarily organic. Vegans is animal.
Okay, so you eat everything just organic?
Yes, organic. I don't have meat usually. If I did, it's organic. But I have fish from Alaskan wild fish, not great fish, or not fish from anywhere in the world, from Thailand, Pakistan. Don't get that stuff. You don't know what it is. No farm raised. Then you get Alaskan salmon, and all the fish is wild caught. That's what you call it, wild caught.
But Miss Hattie, you say you don't eat meat, but you've been having a lot of sausages. So I'm just trying to confirm.
I once wrote, don't take home the whole pig if all you want is the sausage.
See, exactly. So I'm just making sure I understand. It's just certain meats you eat, but there's some you don't.
Right, it has to be organic.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so one of the things that I loved about you, and I'm sure a lot of people love about you, is how you carry yourself, from the accessories to the outfit to the hair. That's all your hair, or that's something you put on? That's all yours. Wow. Do you dye that color, or do you?
This is a Mother Nature salon.
Wow. So normally you get do you cut some of your hair? Because one time I was seeing a video that you were cutting in the back.
Myself, the sides, but the back hasn't been cut because of the the virus.
Right.
But we have 4 lines going across the back.
Nice. So, and is your hair naturally that gray, or you dyed to make it fully gray?
No, this is the actual color.
Really? That is sexy. Because these days, that's one of the styles I see a lot of people doing. They're actually going to buy the gray hair, and they do the different styles. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, I have the silver hair. And so the barber, the thing goes.
Yes.
2 lines. So my hairdo is 4 lines.
Yeah. That's awesome. You hip. And I think that's another thing too. You're not, because some people just let the hair go all how you take your time and you make sure everything is on point. And like, do you have a stylish, or do you always dress that like classy? I mean, every outfit you have, I would gladly take it.
Every outfit has to be exactly what I want for exactly that day.
Wow. But did you always dress like that, or that started at a particular time? Have you always been like the classy Ms Hattie?
Well, when I was younger, it was more like sexy but t-shirts and jeans.
Oh.
But now that I'm on TV a lot, and I also want to give the image of the older woman that's gorgeous, like Joanne Collins, let's say.
Yeah.
I could wear jeans. I wear sometimes a leather bomber jacket, and I look like a kid. I mean, my face with wrinkles or whatever, but my, that. But sometimes I'm not going to get up to go to the closet. It's going to take some time. But I have like a Mongolian lamb collar.
So is your closet like filled with clothes? So you're like, and you get clothes from all different places. You shop for yourself for all these different things that you have. Right. That's amazing. That could be another job added to your thing, like a stylist, because you look good.
When I was a shrink, I still am a shrink, but there's a company called Barcroft, and they have they just bought a channel, and they doing a dating show with me that's already on on their Barcroft Studios, but they just bought a network. They sold their last documentary of me to WeTV, and now they're going to have their own network.
Wow.
On it, I had this dating show, and I told them I want my new show to be Hattie to the Rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Then a person come to me for a stylist or weight or body or makeup or psychological, because I can answer all these questions. When you're reaching 84 years of age and you love people and you want them to have wonderful lives, the universe gives you some great energy and great ideas. And then, of course, I do all this research.
Right.
Men.
Yes, research. That's what we call it. It is research, to be honest. You're the go-to person. You know everything. There's nothing like I saw something you said, doing all the dates you've been on, it have taught you so much about men. What's like one of the number one takeaways that you have learned from men?
They want you to appreciate their dicks.
Appreciate. So show the dick love, or show them as like, when you say dick, is it like the whole man is a dick and you're treating the whole man right, or just definitely appreciate the penis?
They want you to appreciate their penis.
Quentin, is this right? Do you want people to appreciate your penis?
Absolutely.
Sometimes a person is very intelligent and they think that's too trite or too simplistic or whatever. Guys sometimes say to me, "You like my penis?" "Oh, it's the most beautiful penis."
It's the best penis I've ever seen.
It sounds immature. It sounds like no intelligent man. Listen, the most intelligent, world-famous people married Marilyn Monroe. Now, what the hell did Herman Miller want with Marilyn Monroe? The guy's a major intellect, playwright, world-famous. Pussy. They feel that way about their dick. So no matter how bright you are, you see, they're not impressed with your career necessarily. I mean, they say, this is cool, And women think the man is putting them down. And he's not. He's just very narrow-minded. And his mind goes down below the belt of his dick. No problem.
So let me ask you a question since we're on the topic of dicks. I sometimes when I'm dating or online dating, they always tend to send me a lot of dick pics.
No, I don't.
That's what. Why do you think men even do that? The ones.
Any guy who thinks it's a good idea to send me a dick pic gets deleted.
Okay, good to know. Because some people, it's like you're not even having a conversation. It's like you just love your dick so much that you just think you should send it.
Everybody knows when you want to have sex. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But if they're crude that way to show you their dick, Okay. I don't want anyone sending me their dick. I want to relate to the whole person, be attracted to. Just when I first meet a guy, I don't see his dick immediately. I also say, I don't know, you're not standing up. I don't know your size or whatever. I'm small. And I say, guy, if you're long, good. But if you're wide, I can't take you in.
Oh. So, so the size does matter. You know, they say the motion in the ocean and all that different thing. So size does matter.
Right. But if it's too big, it hurts.
Right. Because a lot of times people think, oh, you have to have a huge penis because now you're the man. And I tell people that's not all that exciting. It's cute when you see it over there. But when they have to go in the places and the holes that it needs to go in, that's not always fun.
No, it's not.
Okay, to see, I ain't crazy, okay?
You ain't.
Okay, so all those people with the big dicks, no thank you.
Wide. Wide, but the long is good.
Long is good, no wide.
Not long.
I see, these are the kind of points, this is the best part to pause, because right now viewers are like, what? But what I'm gonna...
I had this guy, his dick was, it was really the whole front of his underwear. I said, honey, it's absolutely gorgeous, but I can't take it in.
At least you're honest. That is honest.
I could have said, oh, get out here. I don't want that. Oh, what am I, a masochist? No. But it's, you see, if a woman feels really, really strong, really, as who you are, why do you care if you say something shallow, like that's the most beautiful penis, I can't wait to enjoy it. Sometimes, you have to have a sense of humor, even though. So I sometimes say to a guy, look, I don't have a penis. Can I borrow yours for a while? Things like that. They take the edge off it.
Right.
It puts you in control. Because if you can have humor about sex, that shows that you can take it.
See, and that's one of the things about my show. I tell people once you add a little humor in everything, it's easier to digest. You don't take it like you don't tense up, So that's a very good point. See, that's why I have the Ms. Francois show. But with that said, we're going to take one small break. I'm definitely going to show you Ms. Hattie in action. I got this clip from WeTV, her going on one of her dates. Okay, so check it out.
With no issues from her daughter, it's time to meet the latest conquest. But is he ready for this proud gilf?
This is actually one of my first experiences with an older woman such as Hattie. I would say this is a fantasy just because I haven't been too in tune with the older crowd. Yeah. How are you? Good to see you. How's it going? Good to see you, Ms. Hattie. Good to see you, Ms. Hattie.
So I said, one man for my bed, one man for my everything.
Okay, that's interesting.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I miss making love.
Which is crazy because you're an amazing person. So yeah, somebody missed out.
I am as orgasmic as I was in my 40s.
Really?
And young men want that. If we can pleasure each other naked, that's good. And I will be very generous with providing them with orgasm.
Well, the date's pretty cool. Very interesting, I would say.
He's the best guy of all.
The most I like about Hattie is her bubbling personality and how genuine she is. She's very beautiful for her age.
You got an erection? We'll take it from there. Sean is an absolute darling. He's a very sexual man. I'm a very sexual woman. Who knows? I think we got something that might happen.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
So we're back with Ms Hattie, the oldest cougar in the world. Hi, Ms Hattie.
So I grew into that role.
One thing I wanted to say, because some people might see you and be turned off or call you names. Like, how do you handle that? And have you been called names when in a negative way? How do you handle that?
Cute.
That's how you handle.
Some of the things they said, she takes her teeth out to give a BJ. That's cute. When I was on the Howard Stern show, with the breasts, he says, "Are they real?" I said, "They're real. Everything's real." It's like I don't mess or bother with people who say ugly comments. Let them have their comments. But it tells you who they are. It also tells you what the world is.
Mm-hmm. How do you even have you're so confident? How are you so confident? Like people wish they had your attitude and they like to pretend like, okay, or how she's saying that's too bold and that's not the right way she's saying it. But what I find is a lot of people want to be more confident and want to be you. How do you even get there?
It has to do with my parenting, in my case. That doesn't mean it's in everybody's case. But from the get-go, I talked to my daughter about sex in a very good way. She was about 6. I said to her, "Honey, I want to teach you a new word." She said, "Okay." I said, "The word is masturbate. M-A-S-T-U-R-B-A-T-E." She said, "Okay, M-A-S-T. What does it mean, Mom?" I said, "Oh, that's when you play with yourself and it feels good." And she says, "Oh," it's like, that's what you call it. It has a word. It's not this secret thing that you're doing that nobody can see and nobody else is doing it. Everybody's doing it.
How old was your daughter when you told her this?
Maybe 6. You didn't tell her about that.
She's so nonchalant, like 6.
Tell her that. I just gave her a feeling that her playing with herself, that everybody does it. Mommy does that, and it's a great idea. I just said do it in private, honey. That's something you do in private.
Okay. And this, on the topic of your kids, like how do your kids view you? How many kids do you have? I think you have 3. Is 3 kids you have, or how many kids do you? How many?
2.
2.
A boy, the older, he's about 56 or 7,
Mm-hmm.
and my daughter is 54.
And how do your kids view you? And you have grandkids too. So it's 3 grandkids you have then.
Yeah. Now my son and his wife, they would be the ones who would say disgusting things about me.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is.
And your daughter is okay. She's fine with that.
Yeah, she did PR. And she said, "Mother, you must use the word cougar. You must. And then you can speak about all the things to help people and inspire them and tell them about dignity and honesty and pleasure and orgasm. You can speak up. But use the word cougar. What are you going to say? You're a holistic practitioner?" What? Rupaul. Hey, a holistic practitioner.
Right, they would say next.
Hattie, he said, there are a lot of young men who like a mature older woman. I said, "Listen, Rupaul, wait. I said I was old. I didn't say I was mature." Melted the whole thing.
You're so awesome. And your grandkids, how do your grandkids relate to you? They're fine. How old are your grandkids?
Well, the boys are in their 20s.
Mm-hmm. And they're okay with cougar grandma?
No.
That's what I'm...
But the younger one shows my videos to his college friends. But it doesn't tell me about it. And with my granddaughter, she's young. She's 12 or 13. I don't think she even knows about sex or whatever. With her, I don't talk sex with her. She knows me, and I say, if there's anything that's really scary or puzzles you, you know who to talk to. She says, "I know, Grandma." So she knows that that's an open topic, but I'm not going to intrude on her. With my daughter, when she was younger, she wanted to talk about sex.
Oh. So You know, since everyone, like people like to say, it's obviously right now we're in a pandemic. So how are you adjusting to what's going on right now? Like you used to be more going on dates. You seem to be a very outgoing person. So how are you dealing with the situation?
Well, first of all, I don't text with guys because I don't want to pen pal. I say, if we match, then I say, first I compliment on your smile, engage your wonderful expression in your eyes, something like that, person. Then I say, I'd like you to call me, and I need my phone number. And then we'll see if we arrange to meet when this is over. We'll be Skype, yeah.
Okay, so you're prepping during pandemic. You're prepping all these men for when the pandemic is over.
Oh, and the floodgates open. But this is very personal, and I don't care if the world knows. There was this guy that spoke with me, and he was quite charming. And then he waited a little while. He didn't get back to me. Then he wrote me. He said, I don't know if we're up to this, but can we have video sex?
Okay, and Ms. Hattie said?
I said, yeah. What's the difference? You don't get pregnant.
It's safe sex.
That's right, honey. That's right.
Oh, Lord. So let me just ask you like one or two relationship questions.
What I learned is
Uh-huh.
I don't like to masturbate on a in front of a screen. So don't worry, you're safe. Anyway, but the guys do.
I think that turns them on more or something.
Anything will turn.
That is true.
So that's fine. That's their nature. Don't knock it. It's their nature. Use it.
Okay, gotcha.
So I told him, I don't think I'm going to do this again. I'm glad that you got off over that. And I said, it doesn't work for me. And we left it at that. And I'm not doing it again, but it doesn't work for me.
Well, at least you tried it and you know you don't like it. So next, just like dating. If you don't like them, you're not attracted. No one forced you to like them or give them a second chance. The end. Let's move on.
Also, I'm a coach. And I have to try all these things. What's going to hurt? The guy who I spoke to was interesting, has an interesting work, humanity, and whatever. He's a guy. He's horny. He's allowed to be horny. He wants to get off with me stimulating him. Fine with me. I don't feel belittled by that. I do not. It's in my control. I could have said no. I could have said stop. I'm not going to stop a guy from coming. No.
I like that. You're not going to stop a guy from coming. Well, Ms. Hattie, it has indeed been a pleasure having you on the show. I want to show you this little something that I did for you. Even though we're virtual, there's nothing wrong with virtual, right? So I know, like I said, your birthday is May 25th. So I got you a little happy birthday. So you could fake blow it, Miss Hattie. Happy birthday ahead of time.
That's so lovely, dear.
No problem. So I just want to take this time to say thank you again, Ms. Hattie, for coming and blessing me with your presence. You're a ball of fire. Your attitude, your love of life is something that's infectious. And I hope a lot of people, young and old, definitely watch this and get at least that from it, if it's anything that they get. You know, you're just amazing.
From you, honey. I got a lot from you just meeting you.
Oh, I'm so glad you said yes to this interview. So this is so awesome. You all guys, don't forget to follow Miss. I'll make sure Hattitudes. That's with a 1 at the end. So don't forget to like, subscribe, check out her website, Retro Age Attitudes with a S.com. Once you go there, you'll be able to find out anything and everything about Ms. Hattie. Check out her books on Amazon. You could type in Ms. Hattie, or you could just look up Retro Age. And the other book is Sex and the Single Senior, which is more like a memoir. But you heard this woman. You definitely want to know more about her, where she got all this spunk from, her history. Like, I'm definitely going to check the book out myself. So thank you again, Ms. Hattie. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow Miss Francois, MSS, Miss Francois. Okay, and check out all my other links and everything. And I'll see you next time on the Ms Francois Show, Home Edition. I'm Ms Francois. I'm the host of the Ms Francois Show, which is a talk show. It was created from my personal frustration of my many failed relationships. Okay, I just couldn't find or keep a man. In any case, this show is going to keep you empowered, entertained, and engaged. What we have done is we took the good, the bad, and the very ugly in relationships, add a hint of humor, so it's easier to digest. This show will introduce you to a host of comedians and entertainers from all different walks of life. They start the show off just right, and it's followed by a host of different segments and different episodes. Let me tell you, this particular episode is called The Other Woman, where this person found their husband, mistress hiding in the bathroom. But if that's not your cup of tea, don't worry, maybe you're like me. And I had a segment called I Am Not a Freak. That help you get out of that boring bedroom routine and help to spice up your sex life. You're gonna meet psychiatrists, relationship experts. You're gonna meet a whole host of people to help you deal with the hurt you have experienced. Don't act like you haven't been hurting. You've been talking to your best friend, the neighbor, anybody that would listen and give you advice. And those same people you've been listening to, guess what? Their relationship have more issues than yours. So, you're welcome. Get expert advice. Some people say, I might be a little biased when it concerns the woman point of view. Last time I checked, I'm all woman. So yes, I am biased. Guess what? This show uses humor and laughter to help you deal with your dysfunctional relationship. Watch the Ms Francois Show. That's MSS. Multi-talented and super sexy. Guess what? I gonna let you watch me walk away.